Everyone. Online join is good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Offline join is yeah. Okay, so what were we discussing in yesterday's class? Backlinks guidelines, right?
Yes.
Will connect. Online joiners, do you all see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we learned how to identify or pick the best domains from the used repository, correct? We are going to analyze them against the guidelines that we are going to have, correct? Do you all remember? Can you all please tell me what is that we have to consider to pick the domains? Please go ahead, everybody. How will you know the crawl frequency of those websites? Okay. 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 So I'll quickly summarize yesterday what we have discussed. So why you can't build links from many websites is we understood not all the websites will be a good fit because some of them could be penalized. Many websites may not be relevant. Websites could be related to competitors. Some of the websites may fall into the category of news or something else which is not related to your business. Some other websites would have got expired. Some of the websites top level domains are related to some other countries which might look irrelevant. Some of the domains might belong to different languages and countries and are not relevant. So this being the reason, so you have to quickly analyze or go through the list of domains once against these guidelines to see if it belongs to any of this. If it falls into any of this criteria, you have to eliminate those ones. So what should you be considering? So after eliminating the domains, the next level of filter is you consider the crawlability of the website, right? Understand the domain authority is high, the good load times of the website. So all of this will indicate the crawlability is good. That if the domain authority is good and the load times are good, and if they are publishing the content frequently, it's considered the website is good, getting crawled quite often, right? And another thing, make sure that they are completely relevant to your business. Good number of organic visitors is a good indication that the website has good crawl frequency. Organic visitors, good number of organic visitors indicate the website is ranking for many keywords. If it is ranking for many keywords, it is crawling well. Have the lowest spam score websites, build links from the website which already has too many backlinks. Even these websites should have too many backlinks. That's how you can consider them to be as a good websites. Considers website of highest citation flow and trust flow if at all if you are using Majestic SEO, Majestic.com tool to learn how good the websites are. Then go with good citation flow and good trust flow. Check the index count, and if there are any abnormalities in the index count, you can consider that there is an issue with the website. Check their internal linking strategy. A good internal linking strategy will assure good crawl energy flow to your website as well. Mouse.com, are you aware of mouse.com? Same way, Majestic.com will give you the list of websites. Okay. So domain age also one thing that can help you to get the details. So now look at this. See, for any domain that you want to build links from, you're getting domain age, index count, domain authority, spam score, organic traffic, category or industry they belong to, content publishing frequency once in a week, every day, two a day, once in 3 days, right? Price, how much are they charging? $10, $15. Clear up to here, everybody? This is what we have discussed in the yesterday's class. Correct? Next. So once you have domains finalized like this, once you have gone through this two filters, now next thing is create an account as a business or user, and by listing your business or your details, you can get a link pointing to your website in the if the platform permits. One more thing, so you have to check and understand if they're providing do follow links or no follow backlinks. You can add here one more column, do follow link type or no follow link type. We are anyways considering only do follow links if you are doing backlinks. That's why that's not mentioned here, right? So if they are giving do follow backlinks, many websites might allow you to create an account on those websites, and you can create a account on those websites and you can get a backlink. Sign up and become a guest author if they are inviting guest authors. When you contribute an article on these websites, you can drop a link of your website in the articles that's getting published on this website. So I don't think you all have done this activity ever. Article submission on other websites. So some of you here might have created the profiles, signed up an account like how you sign up an account on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Same way you can sign up account on these websites. And some of these websites might give link, but it's a rare scenario that will be a do follow link or it will be orphan. If it is orphan, there is no point of building link from such websites, right? There are many portals which accept images, videos, presentations, PDF submissions, and they all allow you to add your references, and these references can be the backlinks to your websites. Were you all aware of this? You can submit the images. There is something called as image guru something. There are different portals. So Pinterest will anyways not give you a do follow backlink. There are some portals where you can submit videos, images, presentations, PDF submissions, and they all allow you to add your reference, and these references can be the backlinks to your websites. Submit on niche specific or region specific or industry specific directives or portals and you can get the link. So directory submissions can sometimes give you a do follow backlink. Of all this, the most prominent activity is becoming a guest author and building the backlinks. Right? So you have to publish articles. See, the most prominent one, the best one with the good results is you approaching people and asking them to place a link to your website. See, when you are paying them, you can demand, you can say that your page is orphan, your page is not getting correct. So now when you ask to give a link like this, these people will ask you to pay $50, $100, $5, any amount, and you can bargain with them, right? A lot of people already know that people are approaching them and paying them, so you can directly approach them. So how much do you charge to give a backlink? They'll say I will charge XYZ amounts. Clear? I'm only getting it. So in case the websites you decide to build backlinks does not fall into any of these categories and work on the monetary benefits, you may have to pay them and buy the link from them. These domain owners charge anywhere between $5 to $5,000 per link. Or maybe $1,000 also. It all depends on you which one to consider and which one not to consider based on various criteria metrics to be discussed about your budget. So people will tell it will cost you $500, $50, $5,000. It's your choice now, right? It's not only him selling the domain, selling the backlink. There are millions of websites on the internet, correct? You can approach these people. Anybody will be ready to pay. Ready to give a link by charging. Correct? Online journeys, all of you following it? So in this case,
Yes.
when you are
Yes,
paying
sir.
them, how do you know who is charging and giving the backlinks? So many of them must have put on their websites that we charge, right? Or they must have put contribute, but when you approach, they'll say, I'll charge $5, I'll charge $10, I'll charge $50, right? Some amount, XYZ amounts, right? So identify the contact, email address, right? So what you are going to do is identify the contact, email address, and start writing emails to them. You can write emails to individuals, use one of the bulk email softwares and send emails in bulk. On receival of positive response, you'll be getting the information about the pricing or charges to publish the post on their website. Some of them would just expect quality content and they may not charge. Some other would expect a link back to their websites also, which is called reciprocal linking. They will tell, I will give link to your website and you give link to my website. It's called as reciprocal linking. It is suggested it's not good. Reciprocal linking is suggested it's not a good thing to do, right? But then that should be fine too, not a problem. But you can ask them, okay, I give link to your X website, and you don't give link from X website to me. You give link to my website from Y website. They might have list of websites, right? So you can ask them to provide something like this. And another important thing is negotiation. You are going to negotiate and close the deal at the lowest price possible. Why you should negotiate?
The price is high.
Why? How are you benefiting?
If that website has, like low crawl frequency.
Mhm. No, you are negotiating with them, and how are you benefiting by negotiating with them?
We need to pay this money.
You don't pay, right? Many times you are doing it for somebody else, right? Now Manjunath will say, give the bill paid backlinks. You will think, what will I lose? Let me say yes to everything that they say, right? They will say, pay us $50 to give a backlink. You might say, okay, fine, I'll do it. Correct? You don't lose anything, right?
But yeah, we lose money also.
You don't lose money, right? Manjunath will lose money if you're building. Do you own website? You don't lose anything, right? If you're working at some company, XYZ company, the company owner asks you to build the backlinks. Will you lose anything if you are saying, okay, they're asking for $100, let's pay $100. Will you lose anything?
But even the company will give us this much budget, we have to get it done in this budget.
So that's why you won't have to negotiate. Yes, if company has given budgets, obviously you have to negotiate. Company will not only give budget. If company has given $1,000 budget, you might spend $1,000 on one link and say budget is done. Correct? Correct. So company might say build links. Don't for domain authority in the range of this to this. Don't spend beyond $10. Don't spend beyond $5. They give the requirement something like this. They know people will not really take it to that level because they are not spending it from their pockets, right? They feel okay. I'll spend. Correct. What will I lose? Correct. You don't lose anything, right? Right. So don't work like that. Money is money, and whether it's spent by you or spent by somebody else, okay, you have to respect it. Okay, so identify. So you are going to do all of these things. So now identifying the contact details. So when you go to the website, so you have to sometimes go to their contact us page. You have to scan their complete website to find the contact details. Sometimes they start put it in the top itself, visible to everybody, approachable, right? And most of the times it will be email ID only. They don't put email for phone numbers and all. They just put email IDs. If you want to approach us, if you want to discuss with us, you write this also. Solar battery. See, they have given link to naturalsolar.com. So we can approach these people and ask them to give a backlink. They will say, okay, so these are all no follow backlinks. Virtual office address. These are all no follow backlinks. Clear right up to here? Right? So in the backlink activity, the biggest task is get the list of domains, process these domains, screen the domains like against the guidelines, filter out and get the best domains from the list. Right? So once you have the best domains from the list, you will start finding the contact details and you'll start writing emails to them. So if there are any responses, you'll start negotiating with them. Right? So how do you negotiate with them? So they will say $50. I will write an article about your website, about your business on my website, and I'll charge for that $50. How will you negotiate with them? How can you bring it down to $5? So if you are going to bring down it to $5, how will you do that?
We'll also write a blog about your company in our website.
No, that's not. They will see now they are charging you. You are not in a position to write out that. You will link to them. You have to get link from. Yeah, you have answers. You're raising your hand. Done. Let's assume that you are not going to give any reciprocal linking. You have to pay them and get the link. That's the only thing. They are telling $100 or $50. How will you bargain and bring it down to $10? How will you bargain? You
We
went,
can see some other website is charging less.
they will say you go and buy with them only. Why are you coming to me? Correct. How will you convince? How will you convince? They won't get convinced. How will you still bring down the price? So let's take the things that are happening in our lives. You go to a market, vegetable market. They will say tomato 50 rupees per kg. 50 rupees per kg. If you ask, give me 10 rupees or 20 rupees, will they give? Why? Okay, fine. Now, how do you ask? So if you ask, give me a 10, 20, 30 rupees, give me a 40 rupees, will they give? They might or may not. That's a different thing. But usually, if
They
they are,
will say that they have an offer from other vendor, so they will negotiate. See.
this is not a B2B deal, sir. This
Ah,
is you are going into the market and they know better than you about the person who is sitting next to them and selling tomatoes. And they know the quality of the tomatoes and from which village the tomatoes have come. They know the complete market. Somebody who is selling tomato in the markets, they are selling it at 50 rupees per kg. How do you bring it out to 40 rupees or 35 rupees? If you say others are selling it at 40 rupees, they will immediately tell go buy there only. Experienced it? Correct? If you
yes.
ask, give me at 30 rupees, again they will scold you. Did you ever eat tomatoes in your life or ever bought in your life? Correct? In Kannada, ಯಾವತ್ತಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ತಿಂದಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ರೈಟ್ or they will express that irritation, scold you, correct? Then how do you bring it down? So that does that mean you should not bargain? You will simply they will say 50 rupees, you will get it, give it 50 rupees and get it.
Bargain to an extent like 5 rupees.
No, bargain to an extent.
Like, only like reducing for 5 rupees, like getting 45, something like that.
So you are not going to ask for higher difference. Just okay, ಒಂದು ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's not bargaining. You're not really making anything over there by getting 1 rupee less.
Or else asking, give 2 rupees of ticket.
Or give.
Coriander. Extra coriander.
What will you ask extra here?
Some people praise them and they shop like, yours is the best. We need to praise them, yeah.
You praise and you get it at lesser price.
Must have. No, sir, we just ask them,
Bidding,
Huh?
bidding,
Oh, you will beat them.
bidding, not beating, bidding.
What bidding? See, you went to buy tomatoes. That's why I have taken tomatoes as example. What bidding you do there? They have n number of customers. If you are trying to bargain, they will straight away say on your face, if you want to buy it, otherwise get lost. Correct. So nobody knows how to bargain. So Mr. Madhu was telling I am a good salesperson in the other class, day before yesterday or last week. So how do you bargain? So what kind of tips, tricks you suggest to people here? How do you bring down the price of something and make them give it to you at that price?
We have told all the option, negotiating, bidding. So
Now, how do you negotiate is what I'm asking. Negotiating is simply you cannot say kodamma, kodamma. They will never
Kodama,
give.
yeah, it's comparing.
How do you
somewhere.
negotiate?
It's not a B2B. And
No, B2C also, how do you negotiate?
negotiate, reduce the price.
No. Objective is to reduce the price. How will you ask them to reduce the price? You slap and ask them. You praise and ask them. You praise, they don't listen. You scold, they don't listen. When will they listen?
Some people also they are regular customers.
Regular customers. You tell it, I guess, right?
My friend suggested me.
Friend suggested me.
You are very good.
See, they are seeing hundreds of people like you every day. You are thinking you are
No,
super
sir,
smart.
but if any customers regular in the shop, they will all your friends. Yes, sir.
They will show it like that, that's all. They're already charging a bomb. They'll have their margins, commissions, everything. They're slightly reducing. Okay. See, always in business, in negotiation, first thing is respectful communication. Polite, respectful communication with them, right? Proactive communication with them, ease in the communication, so convenience in the communication. Second thing, educating them. What is that you are educating them about? See, for example, I'll take the example. So when you go to the market, you have to start speaking to them. Okay, you will not simply bargain. Like the kind of questions that you pose at them will connect, will build a rapport, right? So probably if I'm going to market, okay, rate inu kadime agilla, jaasti agilla, from where did you get these tomatoes, right? So what is the price of the box today? See, when you are conveying that you know about the industry, when I speak about in terms of box, what is the box price today? Box carries 30 kgs tomato or 25 kgs whatsoever. So they get a sense of understanding, okay, this person knows the wholesale prices already. I cannot, or even if I'm, see, now this is not even, I'm not going to ask them to reduce the price. First thing I'm telling you. So when you speak all of these things, in this itself you are educating them that you already know better about it. Second thing, you have to educate them with couple of other things such as the loopholes in the system, right? So if you simply ask them give it at 40 rupees, they'll not give, right? So you hold it and find some rotten tomatoes, spoiled tomatoes, right? You start speaking, hey, these are all fully ripe and some of them are rotten, smelling, some other problem. You start finding the problems, right? So now you are educating them. See, they are already spoiled, correct? And now I cannot spend and these are going to spoil further. Or since you are standing there and identifying the problems over there, see, they
This
get a
person
sense of.
was not raised the spoiler anything.
Uh-huh.
If not, I would have told about
Uh-huh.
this.
Sorry.
No, this tomatoes was not spoiled. It was not mentioned in that question. If not, if not, I would have answered for that question.
See, for whatever in negotiation, to keep it simple, I'll telling you. First, you have to identify the issues, faults. That's when the price will come down. One of the easiest method in the negotiation is you have to build a rapport. You have to speak properly to them, communicate effectively to them, right? And second thing is you should be in a position to educate them that you already know about the industry or about the domain. You cannot fool me. Third thing is you have to start finding the faults or issues with it. That is what all gives you the bargaining power. If you simply ask them, give it at 30 rupees, they'll not give you. The moment you start speaking, okay, so this is the fault, right? Tomatoes are very small size.
They can say, "Alle ಹೋಗ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟೊಮೆಟೊ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ."
That is why I'm telling you already you have educated couple of other things to them, correct? See, you are not telling that you have, see, that is what I told you earlier also. If you are simply saying others are giving it 30 rupees, they will say. But now you are identifying faults with their product itself. You are not bargaining on the price. First thing you are educating them. If you simply ask, okay, everybody are selling it at 25, you give me at 25, they straight away say, Alle hoggtagolli. But you are not doing that. You have slowly started speaking negatives about the product.
Yeah, negative. Sometimes that also affects to
That
the
is
sellers.
what.
You say,
See, that
no,
is-
you
that is
go
a
and
skill.
buy there only, not required here. I've seen many times.
What do they say?
No, if you start identifying the problem, what they have in the product, so suddenly they will change their mind. No, you can go and buy it from other places.
That is why I told you you have to build a rapport or connect. You must have already spoken something. You would have given a sense of understanding to them that you are willing to buy. That is important. You cannot simply give the faults or issues with the products just like that. Again, they will scold and ask you to leave. You have to first give that sense of understanding to them that you are willing to buy and you need it and you are willing to buy with them only.
Mm.
Right? Right. Anyways, here I'll discuss things. Identify the flaws, and this will help improve your bargaining power. Identifying the flaws is not to make them feel bad. It's about gives you the bargaining power. See, the moment you understand the domain authority is only 30, it's not 60. See, let's say they have told $100. You will say, see, boss, your domain authority is only 20. $100 is pretty high. The moment you see, if you simply ask them to bring it down to $20 or $10, they will not. When you have understanding of these metrics, the domain authority is low, right? That's helping you improve your bargaining power, and that brings them also down. Identify the flaws, and this will help improve your bargaining power. Assurance on the regular work and volumes. Amulya told this, correct? Regular, you come regularly. Effective communication and building a rapport would help improve your bargaining power. Get the pricing details from various other vendors, and this will help you to understand who is quoting high and low prices. So tomato, that example was bad. Here actually what we are doing is we get prices from different vendors also. See, we are understanding from multiple perspectives. We are not blindly saying yes to them. When they say $50 or $100, we are not saying yes to them directly. Same website, some 20 vendors must be selling. It is something like this. My digital marketing course will be sold by some 20-30 people in HSR layouts. Let's say if I am selling it at 35,000 rupees, all the sub-sellers, the other vendors or sellers must be selling it at 45, 55, 65, 75, let's assume. Correct? Now they don't have chance to get it directly from me. They have to get it from this 20 people only pricing. Somebody might have told for 75, will they pay 75? They might. But what I'm suggesting is don't pay immediately when somebody says 75, get pricing from another 10 people also. Somebody might quote 45, correct? 65, 55, right? So it's the same training by Manjunath, different prices because people are reselling my training, correct? So whomsoever are quoting lesser, you understand the pricing, that will also help you to bargain better, correct? Effective communication and building a rapport would help improve the bargaining power, assurance on the regular work and volumes, identifying the flaws, and this will help. So identifying the flaws, what kind of flaws? It can be the domain authority, number of blogs that they are publishing, the domain or category that they belong to, right? The age of the website, it can be anything as per the above criteria or requirements that we have discussed. Here, all of these things. The spam score, right? Without that, if you simply ask, okay, pay me $5, they will not listen. Nobody will listen. But the moment you start speaking all of this, there are good chances that they might bring it down. We have done that. We brought down somebody who told $100, we brought down the price to $5, $10. Correct. So they will also will be like this at Majestic. You go Majestic Shivaji Nagar, they will be selling it at 1,000 rupees. They will come down to 50 rupees. Website, place at Majestic Shivaji Nagar market. You go there, they will be selling 10 rupees worth product at 100 rupees. 100 rupees worth product at 1,000 rupees. They might find lot of bakras who might say yes. Correct. They will say 1,000 rupees and they will bargain at 800 rupees and they think they have bargained 200 rupees. Correct. Right, everybody, guys. And this fellow, I sold 100 rupees product at 800 rupees. This fellow will be very happy. Correct. And he will be very happy. 1,000 rupees, one time you have bargained 200 rupees and you got it at just 800 rupees. You go and proudly tell, he said 1,000 rupees and I bargained it at 800 rupees. Who is biggest bakra here? You.
Not listen.
So exactly something like that happens with this backlink building, bargaining, marketing. People will simply give you some random prices, right? They think we might find some bakras and will charge. You have to be super smart, right? See, now when you bargain with these people and have a price of $5, $10 for others, if somebody approaches them directly, your client approaches them directly, they might get the $100 price list, correct? You have bargained it at $10, now you can sell the same at $50. and your client still thinks, okay, for me they told $100 and now I'm getting it from this person at just $50. You made $40 profit, correct? So this is actually a very good thing for people to make money. Okay, so I said that you have to identify the contact details and then you have to start writing emails to these people. Now what happened?
I thought she's not well.
You're not well.
No.
Very good. So it completely what kind of emails you should be writing to these people, domain owners, website owners. So it completely depends on what you understand about the website and what you are expecting from those websites. Right? Case one, requesting to become a guest author or contributor. Right? Name, I came across your website and it's quite interesting. Praising. You said right, somebody has said I will praise them. Right? I came across your website and it's quite interesting and you have covered a lot of details about digital marketing. I'm wondering if even I could be part of your writing journey and contribute on your portal regularly about digital marketing. If so, I have a sample article attached for your reference. I'm credible author on Times of India, New York General, etc. And I feel I can really make a difference on your portal as well. I'll wait for your response. Right? See, look at this. In this, we are first thing is we are speaking positive about them. Right? Second thing, we are conveying that we are not a small writer, we are a credible writer by using these terms. I am a writer, a credible author on Times of India. So now straight away we are educating them. I am super good person for you to have listed on your portal. I am a credible writer. You would benefit a lot from me. The moment I mention I am a credible author on Times of India, New York Journal or something else. Correct. So they'll accept you as the writer very easily. Correct. I'll wait for your response on this. They might respond. They might say commercials. Yes, we accept. They might accept it for free also, right? Case two, we are an agency straight away now. We are not getting into any kind of discussions. We are telling them we are an agency working for top brands. See, the moment you tell we are an agency and working for top brands, they sense or understand that you are going to give regular business to them. Getting it, everybody? Online join is getting it straight away. See, now you have to do those kinds of communication. You should not write emails like, hey, hi, I am looking for a backlink, will you give or die? Every word that comes out of your mouth should have a purpose. So we have an agency working for top brands and we take care of the digital marketing execution end to end. One of our client has a requirement of building links from credible portals and we found your portal is relevant and credible and we would like to contribute for the blog post on your website and links, add links to our portal from the same. This will be a paid assignment. See, if you are writing up to here, they will stop responding. Correct? We are writing, we already know that it's a paid, they charge. Hence, we are writing, this will be a paid assignment. Let me know if you are interested. I will wait for the commercial details in this regards. Do you see the examples now? If you have to become a guest author, the way how you write it varies. As an agency, if you have to write, your communication varies. Right. So audit of the website. So this is something else coming in between. This is not related to this. Right. Okay, ignore this piece. Okay. So now how to create an email ID with the company domain name. So you have to bear few more things in the mind. So when you are writing email from the company's email, you'll get very good response. See, for these activities, we in fact create email IDs ceo@canadadigital.com. Or people might create manju@canadadigital.com and they'll start writing emails. Hey, I am Manjunath, founder of Canada Digital. I found your website quite interesting. See, the response will be very high in this case. Are you all understanding? It's how tactically. So now we all understand that if we are all dressing well for a function, we will grab the attention. Correct? Correct. The same applies here in this domain as well. See, whatever is happening in our life, the same applies everywhere else as well. You have to understand. So, what kind of communication and what kind of approach will get you the better response? It's important to get good response from the people to whomever you are sending the emails. Correct? If you're writing something like this, 123 at the rate gmail.com, nobody will respond to you. Correct? So the moment it goes as if you are the owner of the company, founder of the company, you might get very good response. So you can sign up for such emails on Zoho domain name emails. This is not your work anyways. The website owner itself will give those email IDs to you, right? So if you have to send emails in mass, right? There are some third-party applications. Mailchimp will help you to send emails in bulk. Okay, there is something called as Motic, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Netcore. There are so many. There is something called as G
So what was the first
Mailchimp.
one?
Mailchimp. So mass email extensions, bulk email for Gmail, maybe something like that. Bulk email for Gmail. Mail merge or basis issue. No, some are free options, some are tools. This is generic method. Mail merger for Gmail, Mail Trap, Prevo. There are many applications which can help you to send emails, but individually you can Gmass. Yeah, this is what I was trying to. This is for your Gmail, Gmass. So you can send emails to multiple people at one go. You can have all the emails in the spreadsheet, in the Excel sheets, in the spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, and you can send emails in bulk to people. Right? So this thing you guys have to start. See bargaining, selling, marketing and selling is not an easy thing. It's highly creative and which is usually done by the smart people, right? So we'll understand how smart you are based on this communications happening with people. So building backlinks is not a easy skill. You have to convince somebody to give a backlink at $5 who have quoted $50. I don't know how many of you here might enjoy doing that. Do you have the list of domains whom you should be approaching first? I'll give you the list of domains today. See, you have to be part of groups on LinkedIn, on Facebook, right? On internet, there are so many groups, platforms for link building. On LinkedIn itself, there are so many groups, link building groups. You can be part of those groups. See, you have to put your mind and soul into something, whatever wherever you want to achieve progress. Simply sitting at desk and doing something is never going to get you any kind of progress, right? So this is one of the most important activity for your business if you are looking for your business to get crawled effectively and show up on the Google search results. Okay, and if you master the skill, you can monetize the skill. You will have repository of domains now, 10,000 domains, 5,000 domains, and you can say to people, "I'll get backlinks built for you." You can say 50 domain authority, pay me $50. You must have got it for free or $5. By becoming a guest author, you could have got it at free. Correct. Any questions, guys? So with this, we are completing almost everything of SEO except Google Business Listing and couple of others, right? So I want all of you to be practicing these things, whatever we have discussed. I think we are done with some 35 classes so far. So I want you all to practice this for one project. It could be building the backlinks or on-page optimization, understanding the technical aspects of the website. Whatever you have learned, I want you to be practicing and implementing it on the projects. Online joinees.